Hey guys, um, so I'm by myself right now. Um, Ronald is at church. Um, I was supposed to go to church today, but I didn't. It was a long day. We woke up early. We're doing catechist, so giving kids classes to either get confirmed or get baptized or do their first communion in our church. And then I went out to do errands and I kind of met up with the friends. By the time I came back, I was just like, I'm done. Grocery shopping right now is crazy because supposedly we're gonna have a snowstorm soon, so it was just too much for me. And I'm a person, I don't know if you guys know what's an empath, but that's who I am. So pretty much an empath is a person who like absorbs people's energies, and I've been trying to work on that because even though I am that way, I feel like I could still work on that so it doesn't take over what I feel at the moment or what I feel during the day. But it's kind of hard sometimes, so I decided to just stay home and stay here and just recharge. So I've been actually listening to Christian music, motivational speakers and things like that, just to get my head going out of how I feel and into motivation. So I was like, you know what, let me just turn on the camera. Maybe something good can come out of it, or maybe God wants me to say something to you guys. So we're going to do this episode on us living together due to my family having COVID. So my family came out positive for COVID a little bit before I went on the trip with Ronald to Florida. And so before that I was in a retreat with Ronald and other people, so I didn't I just stayed at the retreat. And then after we came from the retreat, I stayed here in Ronald's house until, well, in our house slash Ronald's house, his house, because he's living here by himself. But anyways, yeah, so I stayed here before we went on the trip, and then after we came back from the trip, my family is still positive with COVID. So I've just been here, you know, crashing here, and I feel a little bit out of my element because I know I'm still not here to stay permanently, and I know I have to go back to my family's house. So I'm like in between houses right now, and I feel a little bit off just because I don't know, like I don't have a routine. Like now I have one, but not so much as if I was home in my mom's house. So yeah, that's kind of like throwing me off. So I just took this day to just write out my thoughts, write out things. I feel like I'm in a funk right now, just because I've been trying to, I have a blog on Instagram and I've been trying to come up with different things to talk about, and it's been hard. I feel like I have writer's block. I also have my business, which is baking flans and other baked goods, and I just have been slacking, and I don't know why, and I don't know where to get the motivation, and I've just been like feeling bad and guilty all at the same time without really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And Ronald has been so good, like especially even here, like making sure I feel comfortable. We even went out to get like a mattress topper for the pull-out bed for the couch. And he's just been great, like trying to like talk to me and all these things. But as we spoke in the beginning when we were introducing ourselves about like our past, and for me, I was like in an unhealthy relationship. So the baggage that you bring from your past and just relationships as a whole can kind of make your vision a little bit blurry when you're trying to motivate yourself and trying to get out of different types of funks or different types of periods where you don't have motivation or you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So that's where I'm at right now. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like right now you guys see us as like, oh, they're so, maybe you guys see us like, oh, they kind of have everything together, they're doing the right steps to being in a good relationship and following God and all that stuff. But it gets kind of blurry sometimes for all of us. We're all human and we're not perfect, and even if we try to be perfect, we could never get to that level because the only one that's perfect is God. If you believe in God or if you believe in the universe, I'm not really sure. But whatever you believe in, that's the only person or thing that can be perfect. Being human sometimes is hard, especially through this pandemic. Just being away from friends and having so much limitations can make you feel overwhelmed, and it can make you feel stuck, especially when you're not in your regular routine or you have to be away from people. I'm such a baby crying. Or you have to be away from people who you love. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But I think in this video we're definitely going to talk about like how has it been living together, and how has it been just not being in our regular routines. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. But I want to leave you guys on a positive note. Just know that like if you're going through something, if you have lost someone during this time, if you have lost yourself, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And out of bad things always come out good things. Even when it doesn't seem like it, even if it feels like you're always in a bad place or you're in a place where you don't feel your best, you'll get there. And when you're there, hopefully you'll be there for a good time. But life is a roller coaster. We have our ups, we have our downs, we have our in-betweens. That's why we have to be present in everything that we do and in every place that we are, especially with people, because people are not here forever. So with this message, I just want to let you guys know that it's hard sometimes, but it's not always going to be hard. And there's going to be a lot of times where we have to motivate ourselves, even if we don't see the motivation or we don't know where to find it. We just have to try to look for it in ourselves and love ourselves to get to the place we have to be. But yeah, hopefully Ronald does like a little bit of a reflection also, and then we'll come together to talk about the topic of us living together for this time period, which we didn't want to live together until we got married. But you know, we're not in control of anything, and this just goes to show you that sometimes life is just gonna throw you different things and you just have to go with it. And yeah, I hope that that helps someone, or that touched someone, or even that you can relate to that, because we're not here to look perfect or be perfect. We're here to be transparent, and we're here to be just helpful. So if this has helped you, please comment below. If you want to hear anything else on different topics that are kind of touchy but a lot of people don't talk about them, please let us know. We definitely want to be like an open book. Obviously there's some things that we have to keep private just because everybody needs their own privacy, but overall we're here to be transparent as we can be and just help people grow and be the best selves that they can be. So with that said, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, recharge, self-care, and just give love to other people. You don't know what other people are going through. Even if they look like their whole life is put together, it might not be. It might be a front, and they might be going through something that you're going through, and by you being vulnerable and opening up about it, it will help them see that they're not alone. So thank you guys for listening, and I hope that helps. Take care.